everyone. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel, Highbreaded Jamaican-American Art, an art of Jamaican cooking, American power tooling, and much more. Today, I'll be starting the cooking process of cooking Jamaican hominy corn porridge, or corn hominy porridge, however you want to say it, that my Jamaican mother taught me how to make before I shifted from learning how to make Jamaican foods from my mother to my auntie. Because as some of you may have seen in previous videos, Jamaican cooking was the one cooking area that my auntie was a little bit better than my mother was. To cook the porridge, I'll be using dried cracked corn, evaporated milk, condensed milk, a few cinnamon sticks, water, and I'll be cooking them in a crock pot overnight. But before I put in the cracked corn, I'm going to rinse it a few times just to help wash out any impurities that might be in it. So I'm going to rinse out my cracked corn, and then I'll be back to start the cooking process. Okay, now that my cracked corn is all washed, I'm going to put it in the crock pot, and then I'm going to add the water. Now when I add the water, you got to make sure you put in enough water. Because being that's being cooked in the crock pot, cooking hours, it's a long process. See, I forget how much water that was, but see. And then there's another piece of loose corn and one more piece. So if I hadn't rinsed it, I would have had to pick out more. Now for the condensed and the evaporated milk, you don't put those in until the cracked corn is practically cooked. I'm going to put in the cinnamon sticks. I'm going to put it in about three cinnamon sticks. Just rinse them to be certain. Cover this up. And now all I have to do is put on the crock pot. I start by putting it on low. I'm going to let it cook on low for a few hours, and then I'm going to turn it up to high for a few hours more, and then turn it back to low. It might not take as long since this is a smaller crock pot, but the point is, I like to start out low, go up a little bit higher, and then go back down to low. Well, that's it for now, but I'll be back from time to time to check on the corn, to adjust the heat, see if it needs more water. And how do I know when the corn is ready? It's when it's nice, soft, and tender. But also, listen to your nose, because if the scent of the corn is strong, check it. Because you don't want it to be overcooked. You don't want it to be burnt. You want it to come out properly. And when it's ready, that's when we'll be adding the rest of the ingredients. The evaporated milk, the condensed milk, and once those are all added and mixed in, hominy corn time. Okay, so here's my version of Jamaican hominy corn porridge. See, nice and tasty. Thanks, Mom, for teaching me how to make it. And thank you, viewers, for coming to my channel to watch me make it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. I hope you return to my channel, as by God's grace, I'll be back with more Jamaican cooking and other aspects of high-breaded Jamaican-American art. Till next time, let's eat.